this is Jenna Burt, host of the Confessions of a Military Spouse podcast. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Taking care of yourself is a part of taking care of your kids. Hello, welcome to Choose to Rise. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I have a very special guest with me today. We're talking all about healthy mom, healthy kids. And I have the very much pleasure of having my young lady, my daughter, with me here today. And I get a lot of questions about how my healthy lifestyle has impacted my family. And, I talk about it a lot in the sense on my social media. So if you're not following, kjpmeyer on Instagram, and right here on Facebook as well. We live a healthy lifestyle. And when mom is healthy, kids are healthy. And when you can take care of yourself, it's really taking care of your family as well. And happy mom, happy life, right? Healthy mom, healthy life, healthy mom, healthy kids. And, I get a lot of questions of like, does your family eat what you eat? Are you doing all this alone? Are you making 100 meals in a day? Do you ever give your kids treats? Like, are they deprived? All these things, right? And so today I want to bring Hattie on with you and she can share a few things about us, but we have some just healthy tips, things that we've done in our household, some things in our family that have really been helpful to not only have mom healthy and moving my body and eating right and doing the things, but how that's translated into living a healthy lifestyle for our whole family. And so our first tip for you, we have 6 tips for you. So the first tip is it starts with you. Being the role model is so important. So my kids get to see me work out at home. They get to see me eat well. They get to see me read personal development and get into my scripture readings in the morning. So being the role model is the most important thing. You are the people that you surround yourself with. So if you want your kids to be positive, if you want your kids to be happy, you want your kids to be healthy, you want your kids to build dreams and go and set goals, you have to do those things too. You have to show them what's possible. The second thing we have is have house rules. And so one of the rules that we have in our house is what, Hattie?
Eat something healthy.
Eat something healthy first. So if you want to come home from school and have a snack of some sort, what are the kinds of things that we have for snacks after school?
Apples, carrots, fruits and vegetables.
Right. We start with the fruit and vegetable first, right? So our rule that I kind of got this from Jesse Itzler. He always says in the morning they eat something from the earth before they eat anything else. And so we kind of adopted that as well. Eat something healthy before you eat something unhealthy. And really it's not a matter of good and bad. We don't use those kinds of words with food because we don't want shame to be associated with food. Food is fuel. And so there's healthy things and there's unhealthy things. The next one we have is drinks matter, right? This little tip is something that we kind of just evolved over time.
Mm-hmm.
When my son was real little, we had a lot of juice. Like he drank a lot of juice at daycare, a lot of juice in the house. Like it was just something we did. But with Hattie, you've really not had a whole lot of juice. Now when you do have it, it really impacts your system. But drinks matter. And so what are the kinds of drinks that you have that we drink a lot of here in the house?
Milk, water.
Lots of water, right? And so when we go to sporting events and we do different things like that, what's in your water bottle?
Water.
Water. Why? Why is water important?
Because it doesn't have any sugar in it or anything.
It's what your body's made of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so water is the best thing that you can have for yourself. And so we drink a lot of water in our house. When kids are getting ready for bed, they drink water. When they come home from school, they drink water. There's always a water cup sitting available and they know exactly where they can get it. Another little tiny tip with that is that have the cups available for your kids. This was a strategy that I learned from a toddler mom a while ago. Instead of putting the kids' cups up in the cupboard, put the kids' cups somewhere where they can reach them. So our cupboard is down way low. Well, now it's kind of at your knee level, but it was at kid level at first. And they just know that's where it is and they can get a drink of water whenever they want. The fourth tip I have for you is affirm what you want them to believe, right? So every day, you've seen some of this on my social media before. We've talked so much about affirmations and how they're really important for your mindset and those kinds of things. And so every single morning, what do we do on the way to school, Hattie?
We do our affirmations.
We do our affirmations. Do you want to run through them with me real fast?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what does it start with?
I love Jesus.
I love Jesus. Yes. I love Jesus and Jesus loves me. I am awesome. I am kind.
I'm kind.
I'm respectful. I can do hard things because
Because when I struggle is when I keep trying.
When I struggle is when I fail.
Yeah.
When I fail is when I
Keep trying.
learn. I can do everything is figure outable, right? I can do hard things because
everything is figure outable.
Amen. And when we also added one recently that is, no one is better than me and I am better than no one. Since we want our kids to walk forward and do the things that they know is true, and we want them to believe the things about them are true. So loving Jesus, absolutely, Jesus loves them, knowing that they can do hard things. And then when they struggle, they will fail, but that's okay, because when they fail is when they learn, and that everything is figure outable. When when it gets hard, I stay calm and figure out, because everything is figure outable is the phrase that we use. And so I say it, they repeat it, and it just becomes something that's ingrained in them. Has that helped you throughout the day? Like when you start to struggle with something in school, that you know that you can just figure it out, mm-hmm. right? And because we'd say it every single day, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so the next little tip or strategy for you I have is, what's on hand is what's eaten. So if you want your kids to be eating healthier, have healthy options for them. This works just like for moms too. Like, you don't have the junk in the house if you don't want to eat the junk. Same thing for your kids. When we have granola bars and when we have, donuts, or we have like things in the house, what are the first things you guys go for?
The donuts.
The donuts and the junk, right? And so if those things aren't in our house, what kinds of things do you eat?
I would eat like apples, carrots.
Mm-hmm. So you eat the things that are available to you, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we also really kind of make our kids in mind when we're getting snacks, when we're getting things for them to eat. We don't buy things that they don't like, but we definitely don't try to get always the unhealthy things that are in our house. So we consult with them. Like, I love bananas. They don't always love bananas. Sometimes they're like, hey mom, grab some grapes. And that's what we get for them. There's lots of options to make sure that you are providing healthy things, but what's on hand is what's eaten. So if you want your kids to be eating healthier, have a good, healthy things for them to eat. And the last tip and strategy we have for you is keep them moving. You guys are involved in a lot of things, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not just a matter of us working out and exercising. We want them to know that they can definitely have those opportunities and do those things in life. But we also want them to be natural movers, natural shakers, natural keep things going in life. And just being active as in kids helps them have burn off energy, helps them keep healthy and strong, helps them be active in the community as well. So what are some of the things that you're involved in, Hattie?
I do basketball, baseball, and I do some dance.
Dance. Yeah, she's a major dancer. You should definitely see her twirl. If you watch my social media, you'll see Miss Hattie dancing it up all the time. She's a natural. She's natural on stage. So keep them moving, keep them doing something. Jonah's in basketball and baseball and all the things as well, right? We just try to make sure that our kids have activities where they can grow as individuals with sports, where they can keep their bodies healthy and strong, and when they're just kind of keeping active and keeping moving. So that's lots of tips for you today. It starts with you. Be the role model. Have some house rules, like eat something healthy before you eat something else. Like, we're not saying deny them the sugars and things, but we're saying making sure that they have something healthy in their bodies before they have something else. It will help them be healthier, stronger, and crave the good things, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So affirm what they want them to believe. Thinking about all the positive ways that you can put positive messages into their head before they go out into the world where things are not always so positive. What's on hand is what's eaten, and keep them moving. I hope today that you've enjoyed this little episode with Miss Hattie. Do you like being healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because then I get to eat yummy carrots and apples.
Just carrots and apples. Is that all you eat? Do you sometimes eat salads?
Yes.
Yes, you are my she's like my total veggie bunny. She loves to eat all the yummy things. And she's also, what you offer kids is what they're definitely going to ask for. So what's one of your favorite vegetables?
Carrots.
Carrots. What's the second one that we don't always get all the time? Starts with a J. Well, sounds like a hick. Jicama. Hattie loves jicama. And every time that I get it for my own salad, she's right there next to me, chomping it away and grabbing up the sides, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today. And if you want to check out more of our show, you can head over to Choose to Rise Up here on Facebook, on the podcast. Give us a like, give us a love, share this episode with other healthy moms or other moms who are wanting to be healthier in life, and come back and join us here again next time. We hope you have a great day.